Hey YouTube fragrance community, another year has gone by. I've never done this on my channel ever. I felt like this year it's time to kind of share with you guys, try to give you guys a little more content, maybe help you guys out on what I'm thinking in this crazy brain of mine. So as you can see from the title, this is my top 10 reviews on the Robes08 channel. For the year 2015. So I like to go back. I love doing that, and I'm always trying to move forward on my channel. As you guys know, I'm meticulous with this stuff. So at the end of the year, again, I always do this every so often, not just at the end of the year. Actually, I usually go check out my channel and see what's getting, what's getting views. How many comments am I getting? How many, negative comments am I getting on my reviews? Now, reviews, my full-fledged reviews in 2015 as a whole, my channel as a whole, I would say I would rate myself pretty low on the totem as far as a fragrance reviewer, if you are subscribed to me. It was a year of transition for me, a new job, so I'm not going overseas anymore. I'm at home, and the thing is, my job here is every day. Not only that, but it's not just a 9-to-5 job. This is something that I have to be available 24/7. So the time constraint is very different. Just because when I used to go overseas for a few months, come back home for a few months, and those few months that I'm home, I can do whatever I want. So I had time. And the thing is my testing, I used to do it overseas and then come home and actually let you guys know what I've tested, things like that. So I was very much in a rhythm, and I've been doing that for the past several years on my YouTube channel. So in the new year, with the job going like this, being home more often, things like that, my testing has gone down. I have a huge bank of reviews to shoot anyway. As far as my reviews as a total in 2015, not up to par. I can tell you right now, I've done, I think I counted 16 full-fledged reviews on my channel. That doesn't include sampling samples or any other video, just full-fledged reviews, videos that are probably 12 minutes up to 45 minutes long on one fragrance bottle. Those are my full-fledged reviews. And that is, to me, that is the meat and potatoes of my fragrance channel. And I do notice that a lot of my subscribers kind of are hungry for more on my channel, and they're going elsewhere. And but this video is not about self-reflecting, but something for you guys to watch. The ones that I'm most proud of, again, this is not me trying to make my head any bigger as far as saying, these are my top 10 reviews. I'm reviewing myself. No, I'm putting them in order. The ones that I had the most fun testing, the ones that I really looked at the finished product and I was really proud of it. And this is where it goes. And a lot of my subscribers just can't sit and watch every single one of my reviews. So this video was to tell you, okay, in 2015, these are my top 10. These are the ones that I'm most proud of, the ones that you should probably go check out on my channel. So let's go to it. At number 10, it was actually a fairly recent review that I did from L'Artisan Parfumeur. This is Ambre Extrême. Not the only Elena-based fragrance I reviewed in 2015, but one I enjoyed quite a bit testing. I really wanted to see, we all know about Ambre Narguilé, and that's his most popular amber-based fragrance, and I wanted to kind of pin this one against Ambre Narguilé and see what I got from it. And it was a solid scent. I really enjoyed testing this one, and it actually came out as a pretty solid review if you want to go check that one out. At number 10. At number 9, another niche brand from Bond Number 9. It's been a while since I did a Bond Number 9 fragrance review, and this one is Chez Bond. Now this one I was kind of reluctant to really review, just because the challenge of it is not to go into depth of the whole, this smells like Green Irish Treat, it smells like cool water, and kind of do like a versus video. I really wanted to be careful not to make it a versus video. As far as what this fragrance is all about, I wanted to just spotlight it on its own. I kind of went into a little bit of the verses, but I tried to hold myself back in that video and kind of just review it and give you guys the fact. the facts on this fragrance, and I think I gave it a solid review in my personal taste. When I look back on it, I think Chez Bon was one of my most solid reviews from Bond number 9. At number 9. At number 8 is from the House of Eldo, my only review on the fragrance house. I did in 2015. It's the only fragrance bottle I own from the brand. This is Fat Electrician. I really was excited to really talk about the House of Eldo on my channel. Obviously, that's the vetiver based fragrance from that house. I really enjoyed actually testing that one out. Had some good or some bad reactions with that one. With vetiver based fragrances, vetiver doesn't do well on my skin, I think, because a lot of vetiver based fragrances just aren't compliment getters on my skin for some reason. At number 7, the banana milkshake of the fragrance game from Comptoir Sud Pacifique, Vanille Banane. It was great to finally review the banana milkshake of the fragrance game. Banana is a hard note to come by in fragrances, and I think it's a rather unique note. And it was done masterfully by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I really like it with their signature vanilla base. I love testing the scent. Sadly, my bottle, to be honest, I'm whooshing it around here, and I'm seeing that perhaps I got about half a bottle left, so I'm kind of getting sad because that one's discontinued. Very hard to find. I enjoyed reviewing and testing that one though at number 7. At number 6, hype train, right? These are the kind of fragrances that I know a lot of my subscribers, a lot of you that watch our YouTube fragrance reviewers, want to hear from me. You guys want me to review things that are hyped up, right? I know a lot of you want me to go out and review this right now, Dolce & Gabbana, the one, right? The Parfum edition. Or what I think about La Nuit de l'Homme, you know, Intense. You know, all these hyped up brand new releases. What do I think about it? And I'll be quite honest with you guys, those kind of fragrance reviews, there's so many reviewers out there that do that for you guys that I like to take my time on my fragrances and do those reviews. I'll do a haul video with these fragrances included, and it'll give you kind of like a first impression on them. But anyway, at number 6, this is one of those that was super hyped. I hate doing those kind of fragrances. I just don't like doing those kind of fragrance reviews because whatever I shoot, half the population is not going to like what I have to say. And this is CH Man. Again, I wasn't one. I didn't believe the hype. That was my motto when I reviewed this fragrance. I didn't want to bring it down back to healthy hype on this one. It was in full hype mode when I reviewed this fragrance, and it is by far my most watched review of 2015, my most popular, obviously. But it has a hard time hitting a top 5 on any of CH Men was kind of fun, not to give it a 10 out of 10 to appease people and their view on it. I still think it's a solid scent, and I stand by my rating with it. I don't believe the hype that much. I think this one's more hype than anything. It's a good fragrance, but goddamn, guys, if you want compliments, I could give you a Curve fragrance review, get a bunch of women, and they'd love Curve. Seriously. That's a $10 bottle of cologne. But nah, man, I don't believe the hype on this one. Again, I think it's a solid scent, but it has a hard time cracking any of my top 20 list. As you can see, I think it cracked 1 or 2 over the years. Again, I'm not one of those reviewers, guys. If you guys want compliments, I'll sell you a bottle of Curve. $10, compliments, women will love it. Boom, done, sold. You don't have to get CH Men for compliments. You can get $10 bargain bin fragrances like Curve to get compliments. I don't believe the hype. Anyway, now at number 5 was an incense. I love to review incense-based fragrances. I love wearing them. This is from Moltal, Full Incense at number 5. It was a lot of fun. This one was actually a challenge to review since I was on the edge on it, just because it's very much compared to Avignon, which is one of my favorite incense-based fragrances. And Full Incense kind of, for a lot of people, actually people prefer this over Avignon. And I'm on the other side of the coin. I love Avignon, and I thought Full Incense was a solid release, but nowhere near Avignon. At number 5. At number 4, we have another Elena-based fragrance. It's from Cartier, and this is Déclaration. This is a classic in our fragrance game. I was excited to finally review something else from Cartier that's not named Roadster. And I'm hoping to review more from the House of Cartier. But reviewing anything from Elena is a treat for me to review and test at the same time. I really love the depth he has in certain fragrances. Déclaration is one of those. At number 4. At number 3, it's from the House of Thierry Mugler, and it's actually a woman's fragrance that I reviewed. I believe it was actually the only one I reviewed in 2015 from the women's aisle. This is obviously Angel EDP. Oh, man. Top of my list as actually my favorite designer review for 2015. If you don't count Comme des Garçons as a designer. It says something to my female audience that I'm really enjoying delving into the women's genre and trying to pump out more videos for you guys. You're going to see more of this on my channel. And I had so much fun testing this one out, which is clearly a unisex fragrance, to be honest, with all you gentlemen out there. So for the gentlemen out there, go check out that review. Angel ADP is a classic in the game. A great scent at number 3. Now number 2, from the House of Sergetan. Always a treat to review a Lutin house, of course. Borneo 1834. Reviewing a saddle fragrance is always fun. They have so much depth, complexity, and I just love trying them out and seeing. It challenges my nose, and that's what I love. I love appealing layers in certain fragrances like this. And this one, for a reviewer, there was nothing like it. Borneo really is an outstanding fragrance. Go check out that review on my channel. That one was a good one. And my favorite, my personal favorite, the one that I had the most fun, the review that if I go back on my channel and watch that review, the one that I'm most proud of, the one that I put as much work as I could in, this one, bar none, is my favorite fragrance review on my channel this year in 2015, and that was Comme des Garçons from the Incense series Avignon. If you haven't checked out my review on this, I put so much work in that review. This was by far my favorite fragrance review in 2015 out of all these fragrances. All excellent fragrances, but the testing phase was just a dream for me. Every time I wore this, I had a straight up smile. The scent was great to work with. I love dissecting the scent. And especially since many reviews online really just describe this as a incense based scent. Well, there's more to this fragrance than just that. Yes, there's just so many little pieces of the puzzle to actually give you that imagery. I absolutely loved reviewing this fragrance, and I wanted to tell my subscribers more than that, and I think I nailed it. The work put in that review was a lot, quite a bit actually. So there it is, guys, my top 10. I just wanted to look back in 2015. You guys can comment below. Let me know what your favorite out of this list was, the ones that you've watched. You can put down in the list. I want to see how many of you actually watched. You know, if you've watched 1, you watched 0. You tell me. Be honest. You watched all 10 of these. Which one was your favorite review on the Robes 08 channel? This feedback helps me to give you a better channel. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we have a great year in 2016. I got lots of stuff for you guys. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good one, guys. See you later.